So where do you sell your second-hand stuff online these days in South Africa? I know back in the day it was BidOrBuy, where you could both sell and have people bid on it. But recently somebody else made me aware of a new player in town. I think the name is pronounced Yaga, but you're free to correct me in the comments down below. It's spelled YAGA. .co.za, where you also list your items. What you do is, alright, first go to the Yaga site. Yaga! Turn fashion into funds. Yeah, that sounds like it's a site only to sell clothing on, but you'll see here they have lots of other departments: women, men, kids, beauty, home, sports and leisure, technology, books and magazines, pets, other. So yeah, you can sell a lot of stuff on here other than just clothing. Here people are like selling CDs and whatever, tablets and speakers, it seems. Yeah, hard drives by the looks of it. And laptops, of course, games, camera, and the list goes on. Now I have this really nice radio here that I want to sell on it. You might remember I did make a video about this radio before. A very nice thing actually, a useful speaker if you need playback of a TF card and whatnot. But you know what, I just see I seldom use it these days. And I do actually have some other speakers that I use more than this one. So I thought I'd list it for sale online. I'm sure somebody else might get a lot more use out of it than I do. So what I did is to take a whole bunch of pictures of it. You'll need 6 pictures for the Yaga site. Well, you can upload up to 6 pictures, and now we can list it online. Register your account and everything, and a shop. Once you have it all set up, you'll see here at the bottom, here is a button, add item. Or there in the left hand corner, you can also click and say add item, where you add up to 6 images, and then give a description, category, condition. Let's click on add image, and now the first one will be the one that shows in listings. I took a lot of them now because the lights kept changing. Let's just take that one, and there it is. And now we can just add a bunch more, showing it from other angles or whatever, details maybe. The description, we'll just get that off of the box. Is the Harra radio, and so on and so on. Category will be technology. Subcategory, yeah, there you can select, let's say, speakers. Condition, well, this one is either new or like new in its original packaging, and or with tags, or like new. Yeah, well, I'll just say new. Yeah, you can add a lot of things. Delivery, here you select your delivery options. Pargo, store to store. You switch it on or off. Select the size. There. Paxi Pep Store, you can turn it on. Select the size for the package. Courier, guy, locker and kiosk, and so on and so on. Postnet. You can turn on what you want and turn off what you don't want. Bundling means they can buy more than one item from your shop and then send it all in the same package, but this one is so big I don't think it's gonna fit into the same package, especially if I like have the Pargo one. The Pargo bag is only gonna be the size it is. Price, let's say 400, or shall we make that 399? Do people still believe that's less than 400? Yeah. And then click on list item. Once that's done, you can go to your shop, and there is our listing. And here it is with the price and the details we added in. All the other photos people can click on to view. And yeah, now we're just waiting for a buyer. And there is our item, beautifully listed. Now we just play the waiting game, waiting for somebody to buy it. What's this I see? Does our radio now have a new owner? Let's see. Now under your notifications, we see somebody made a purchase from your shop and a prepayment of 448 has been deposited to your wallet. Make sure to send out the item within the next 5 days to receive your money. Here it also says, looks like you received your first sale with Paxi delivery. Yeah, we haven't had Paxi before. Locate your nearest Paxi point to drop off the item, open your order details screen, show your Paxi bag voucher and barcode to receive the bag. Have Paxi scan the token barcode and confirm your identity. Remember to take your ID. All set, we will notify the buyer that their order is on its way. I see here top right is a message. There are your messages and notifications, by the way. Bell is notifications, these are messages. Oh, this is from the buyer, it seems. Hey, I hope you are doing good. Doesn't say much, but I suppose she or he wants the radio they bought. And I wrote back, very good, thank you, hope you are well also. I'll be sending you the radio this afternoon after work. And send. There's my reply to her then. Oh, do we have another message? That was quick. Yes, I will appreciate that. Alrighty, yeah. See? We sold this one. Note people can also just make offers before they buy. Offer you less than the asking price and then you can accept or reject or counter offer. Right now though, somebody just bought it outright. It was a good price, I would say, for this, especially as it's really just still new or good as new. So anyway, yeah, now we must get ready to send it. Note it might slightly differ depending on the shipping method they selected. This one is Paxi. Paxi operates at pep stores. So it seems we're just gonna take this box to pep stores and they'll provide us with a Paxi bag to put it in. We're not gonna have an address though. The address is already registered in the Paxi system. We must just give these numbers, these tokens and codes. Here is the order details screen. It says orders received. And there's that one, a progress bar. But yeah, here it says Paxi token, there it is, and Paxi bag voucher, there it is. It will of course be easy to just show all this on your phone, but yeah, I don't have a smartphone, so I'm just gonna write it down on paper. And it looks like all that remains is for us to drop it off. Come here, you beautiful radio. I actually liked you and I'm gonna miss you, but I'm sure you will be loved where you are. Actually, let's just make sure we took out all the memory cards and whatever else they might be in it. Yeah, no USB sticks or memory cards still left in it. And let's just test it. Does work. You can see it does go on in case the buyer might say that they received it but it doesn't work. It does work. You might also just test it quickly. Let's just put this USB stick into it. What now? Does it need charging or what? Uh-oh. Now don't tell me it went defective just as we were going to sell it, because that will make me quite peeved. But alright, let's just test it first. Maybe it just needs a bit of charging. Let's connect it to a power bank. Yes, this power bank does have power. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, I think maybe the battery was just completely run down. That's why I couldn't get it to work as it should.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, there we go.
FM. Bluetooth.
Yeah, alright, no, I see. Oh, that's a radio.
Music.
Alright, yeah. Now you're all witnesses. This radio does work. It just needs to be charged. I might actually charge it a bit first before I go drop it off, just so the recipient doesn't turn it on and then also thinks it doesn't work. And now we're on our way to pep stores with our Paxi token and voucher, and of course our radio. And here we come. There's the code. But it's almost. Yeah, is this a standard size?
Yeah, it's the standard size.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I need to get a bigger one next time.
Yes. You'll get a message and they will get a message.
Thank you. We sent our Paxi package on Monday and it's now already Friday and I still don't have my money because the receiver has still not received it. You see, find a Paxi point, drop off parcel in transit and the item is still not received. Let's see, we can track it. Let's do that. Now we're on the Paxi site. Well, here it says predicted arrival is 19th of September and we dropped it off the 8th of September. Parcel arrived at Scooch. Now what is Scooch? Parcel departed from Scooch. Parcel arrived at Scooch. Parcel departed from Scooch. Parcel arrived at Scooch. Parcel departed from Scooch. Parcel arrived at Scooch. Parcel departed from Scooch. Yeah, Scooch isn't really giving us much details about where the package is now. So I must say I feel like this Paxi courier service is really slow. I really didn't expect it to take more than 2 or 3 days. Apparently we still have to wait for our money then. Somewhat earlier than stated, I got a message on my phone that the Paxi Yaga parcel arrived at Turfloop, and then I got another message that says the buyer has collected it. And then I went online and got a message from the buyer, thank you, I got it, and I said I'm so glad, enjoy it. But now here in my wallet it says total balance is 479, but it still says pending. I think the problem is the buyer hasn't clicked that they received it, so now I'm not getting my money, I'm afraid. But yeah, this is a problem with the Yaga website still, that the buyer has to select that they have received it, and the problem is they never do. The last time what I did is I went to my shop orders and here is this order. I'm gonna go to details. You see here it says progress, find a Paxi point, drop off parcel in transit. But now, yeah, the buyer is supposed to confirm that they received it. But what I'm gonna do is, here at the bottom it says I have an issue with an order. And you can select I have an issue with the shipped order, funds haven't been released yet, buyer wasn't happy with the item, there is an issue with delivery and buyer didn't collect the parcel. I'm gonna say funds haven't been released yet. Oh, here it says the buyers have up to 48 hours after the collection of the parcel to complete their order in Yaga. Alright, so that'll be tomorrow. I'm a little bit early with it, but there is also, as they say here, a Yaga chat. When the buyer hasn't been yet able to collect the parcel, then we'd advise them to pop them a reminder. So yeah, I suppose I could pop them a reminder in the chat. Last time the problem was the buyer wouldn't go and collect it. Don't know if they didn't have the time or if they forgot or if they didn't care anymore. But the point is then I don't get my money and I've already sent the item away. Let me just show you here, tracking number. I can click on the tracking number. Then we come to the Paxi site because this was sent through Paxi. Yeah, you already saw all this, where it was departing from Scooch and arrive at Scooch, whatever that is. But then here it said finally parcel delivered by courier to Pepsel Turfloop Plaza and parcel collected at Pepsel Manquang Turfloop Plaza. So the last time to get my funds released, this tracking helped me, because then obviously I can submit a request to Yaga and give them the tracking number and they can see that the parcel has been delivered. But alright, let me remind the buyer. Here under the order, I'll just go to chat. And now something went wrong. Let's try that again. Oh, okay, there it is. Hi there, could you please mark the order as received so Yaga can complete the purchase? And send. Let's see if that works. Well, I'm happy to report that everything has turned out beautifully. That buyer has received your item. We've released the funds to your wallet, which can be used to shop on Yaga or pay out to your bank account. So if I go to my wallet, it shows here that 479 is available for shopping. Total balance 479. Payout to bank account. Payment to bank account. Payment will be deposited on your bank account within 1 to 3 working days. Yeah, let's do it. Pay. So then, within a few days, I shall have a little bit of moolah in my bank account, so I can buy me some groceries and food and all such lovely things. Alright, you, please hit like, subscribe, and we'll chat about more stuff on Stuff Chat next time.